How's it going, guys? My name is Doe, and today I have a video for the exotic war pike called Godhand. And this is for general hunts. I've been making a lot of videos for Escalation recently, but the Godhand is a weapon that I absolutely do not enjoy in Escalation. I just played it, and it took me 20 minutes. And I was doing public hunts for fun, but it took me 20 minutes with a Godhand, and it wasn't even fun. Like, it doesn't matter if a hunt's slow or fast to me, but with the Godhand, it just wasn't enjoyable. It wasn't enjoyable. It wasn't a good experience. Anyway, in regular hunts though, I do enjoy this weapon because in Dauntless, every weapon to me has a place for fighting at least one behemoth. And in this case, the Godhand, I enjoy a lot when I'm fighting Charog, just because Charog has a lot of woundable parts, and that's a lot of fun. But to explain what the Godhand is, this is an exotic found in Dauntless, and to get it, you can do heroic patrols, heroic plus patrols. You can finish a quest after killing Rezakiri and Shroud if you have a chance to get it that way. You can farm Rezakiri to try and get it, and I think you can get it from Escalation, and those are all the ways to get any exotic in the game, pretty much. Although Rezakiri can only drop, if you pursue Rezakiri, it can only drop Godhand and Prismatic Grace. Those are the two things that it can drop. I'm pretty sure that's right. If I'm wrong, someone in the comments just correct me, and I'll pin your freaking comment, because I don't know. This game changes a lot of this stuff pretty frequently, and it gets annoying. But this is a build that I have for regular hunts, and I'll be leaving a build for Escalation in the comments as well, just because if you want to play it, I'm not going to stop you. But to go over this build, I have the Godhand, and the special I can't change, but this is basically where you channel a beam that deals increasing damage up to 200% the longer it is channeled, which is up here, but it's like the same thing. You have a railgun. You're basically you got a beam. That's what you are. You got a beam. That's all I can say. I was gonna try and relate it to something else, but I have no idea what to relate it to because I don't know. But your modifier is Executioner Spearhead, and each time the behemoth is wounded, you gain 6% damage, and it stacks 10 times, so up to 60% damage. Does a lot. Now your gear, you got Shroud Helmet, Shroud Chest, Mouth Gloves, Koshai Feet. These three pieces are towards the end game, so it's not supposed to be for a beginner type build, just because it's an exotic weapon. This is towards the end of the game where you're gonna get this kind of stuff, so there's that kind of information. And for my Lantern, I got Drask Eye, Potions, Wound Tonic, Frenzy Tonic for damage, Inspiring Pylon for more damage, and the perks. I got +6 Energized, Overpower, Predator, Rage, Savagery, and +3 Discipline. This is just to get as much damage as I possibly can, which the Savagery might not get that much use in this build, but my other option was Cunning, and Cunning ain't that good. So yeah. Also, wait, this is so lucky. I've got 2 other Pike players, and I got a repeater player. Yo, this is like the dream come true, because I'm gonna have help getting wounds up. Because the nice thing for Executioner Spearhead is you don't have to be the one to create the wound. All that has to happen is there just needs to be a wound on a behemoth. So I got these gamers, luckily, to help me make wounds. Awesome. Awesome. That's lit. That's lucky too, because I was not expecting to have another Warpike player in this group, let alone 2. Also, its face is always scuffed. I don't know why. Okay, I should pop the Insight Tonic, but I'm not very smart. We'll go ahead and correct that. Already got a missile, which Energized might not be the play here. I could bruh, why me? I don't think I need Energized, and I could instead run Conduit, because you're building a lot of meter anyway. It just depends. I guess it depends on what's going on. Like, if you have time to stand still and channel a full like set of primary attacks, then it's not a big deal. But if you don't have that kind of time, then it can become annoying. And we still haven't got a single wound yet, which is making me sad. Wait. He struck off the tail! No. Stop. Why is it backing up like this? Don't set me on fire, dude. I'm trying to keep my Predator. Okay, it's wounded. I just scratched my head. Okay, that is beyond scuffed, dude. It just scooped me up, and it scooped me into fire, and it also hit me somehow. And I was on the other side of the attack. These hitboxes, bro. Yo, I love Dauntless. Smiley face. Hashtag partnered. Actually, I think Energize is good in this build, but I take it back. Energize is good because you don't have a lot of stamina. I don't have conditioning, I don't have Skullforge, I don't have ways to get back stamina. So having Energize means that I don't have to have a lot of stamina to cast this combo, which eats a ton of it. This eats a lot of stamina. It eats less now, I believe, but it still eats a decent chunk. Also, this build, by the way, has a lot of build-up. And my other warpike players are not helping create wounds. Making me sad. And it's not their fault, man. Wounds aren't good in this game, unless you're specifically building for it. I knew it was gonna happen. I just expected to not be stuck in my not be stuck in that channel for 20 years after I tried to cancel it. Why are those so slow? Yo, this is a great way to start this. Alright, now you get a missile because it's already almost dead. See, this is kind of why this is kind of why I don't normally make these kind of videos, because it's just like, for the God Hand, it's so much upkeep to use it. When you can't use it, it does a lot of damage. There's that. Like, that ain't some baby numbers. It is some big boy DPS. I feel like if the Warpike if wounds were good in this game, Warpike or the God Hand would be more interesting. But wounds just aren't the bestest. So, I don't know, man. That's the video, and I am really having a hard time finding stuff that I want to make content on. Because, like, the God Hand's cool. I just wish that exotics themselves were more in depth, more interesting. They had more to offer than just like, hey, your special's different, you know? That's my thing. Like, if you had like a way to, like, what if for exotics you had a way to unlock stuff? Like when you first got an exotic, it was like, okay, hey, your special's different, but you had a mastery for the exotic, and it was different than the other masteries. And playing it and doing these mastery objectives could unlock other things, like a new modifier for only that exotic, and all these things to make it more interesting. Or if anything, or if nothing else, you had a way to cycle through different specials on the exotic itself. Like, for the God Hand, instead of having a beam like that, you could have like a pulsating beam, you stab into the ground, and it sends out like this shock wave, or like this radiant wave that does damage to behemoths. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to me. And that's like a really random thought, but that's just kind of my perspective on the exotics in this game, because for the Hunger, the God Hand, and Molten Edict, they're just not that different than their counterparts, and they're worse. And exotics, I'm completely fine with exotics being worse than other weapons, because I think it's a good thing to be. Like, they're called exotics. That in itself just means I'm not sure what the definition of exotic is, but to me, when I think exotic, I think like luxurious, kind of like different, like you know, like hard to get. Exotic is like hard to get. That's what I think of. And in this case, exotics are harder to get than most weapons, but it doesn't make sense for them to be as bad as they are, and also not that interesting, in my opinion. But that's like a mini rant over. I'm not, like, if you like playing them, go ham. I just kind of wish that they were different in some way. They had more to offer than what they currently offer. That's my thing. But that's been a video on the God Hand. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I want to thank you guys again for watching. If you guys liked it, make sure to leave a like. Helps out the channel a lot. And if you guys want to, you can use my Epic Games Pro Credit code in the Epic Games Store. That helps out a lot as well, and I do appreciate the folks who do that. If you do, it supports me a lot. Just so I have to say that because it's a hashtag ad, kinda. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.